Welcome to the Reality Creation Podcast. I'm your host, Jackie Beam. In today's podcast episode, I am going to be sharing a clip from my financial intuition course. And this is a clip where you are going to, it's kind of a meditation. It was a lesson, but it's kind of a meditation where you're going to assume the new financial reality for yourself. So if you caught my podcast episode about the law of assumption, you know that when you assume the reality, assume the vibration of the new reality, you're going to move into that reality really quickly. So in the financial intuition course, we did a lot of things to enhance your financial intuition. And one of those things is to first assume the new financial reality. So when you are at the next level of income, when you are making the next amount of money, or even bigger than that, 2 levels up, when you assume the reality of that next level, when you hold the reactions to that reality, when you're thinking the thoughts that you're thinking at that reality, when you are feeling the feelings, when you are hearing the things that people are saying, when you are seeing the things you see, when you are fully walking into an assumption of the new financial reality, then you're becoming a vibrational match for that new financial reality quicker and quicker and more easily. And so this is actually, I do this but again, I'll call it a meditation. I do this often myself when I'm in periods of up leveling my own energy. So what I do is I pick the next number I want to hit, and then I assume this reality every single day until it just kind of feels like my new normal. And then one thing you'll find out after you do this quite a bit is, all the action steps you need to take to get to that financial level, those are all going to come into your awareness. Opportunities are going to start coming in. Just kind of unexpected paths or ideas will land with you because you're a vibrational match for that next level of income. So whatever it's going to take to get to that financial level, that's going to start coming into your awareness. So I hope you enjoy this meditation or this activation, this lesson, whatever you want to call it, however you want to listen to it is fine. I hope you enjoy it. And if you want to really up level your income, then I suggest maybe listening to it quite a few times, even daily, if you feel guided to. All right, enjoy. And so now this week, we're going to do another really, really important step in the process, which is to set your financial destination into your internal GPS and to fully assume and maintain the reality of this financial destination now. And in my opinion, this is the most important part of this class because intuitive guidance is always going to differ based on the energy that you're holding and the intended destination where you'd like to go. So for those of you who missed my Universal Law School course, the law of assumption tells us that you can always achieve any aim you set for yourself as long as you assume and maintain the feeling of your aim. So that's the law of assumption. When you assume and maintain the feeling of your aim, of your intended destination, right, then you can always achieve any of those aims you set for yourself when you maintain that state, right? So this energetic state and its corresponding thoughts and feelings and vibrations, this shows the universe, it shows spirit, your guides, your intuition, where you intend to be. It tells spirit where you're going, where to guide you. So when you assume the feeling of already having it, that's like programming a destination into the GPS, right? The universe can more easily give you intuitive nudges about what to do. When you set an intention, when you set a destination, with your vibration, when you tell the universe where you're going, right? Trying to get intuitive nudges and guidance about what to do when you haven't assumed the new reality of where you're going is kind of like getting in the car and expecting the car just to take you somewhere that you've never been without telling the GPS where you're going, right? So I'm kind of getting like an image of like a Saturday Night Live sketch where, someone's sitting in the car and they're screaming at the GPS, why aren't you giving me directions? Why aren't you telling me what moves to make? And the GPS is simply saying, you haven't told me where we're going, right? So if you don't put a destination into the GPS, you're either going to stand still and not go anywhere, or you're just going to mindlessly drive around trying to guess which turns to take and, just hope to get there. All right. So if you've been trying to reach a financial destination, but you're not already holding the vibration of this destination in your energy now, maybe you're just saying you want it, but you don't actually assume the reality now. That's kind of like sitting in the car and yelling at the GPS to take you somewhere, but you're not actually typing in the destination. All the universe needs to know is where you're going. All right. So you'll hear me say this a lot in this course. You will always be guided to ideas and actions that give you results that match up to your current vibration. Right? So whatever your current energy is, you'll receive intuitive nudges to direct you to results that match this energy. So if you want to be intuitively guided to more money, then you want to become a vibrational match for more money. If you want a different situation, you become a vibrational match to that different situation, right? And this is true for every area of life. If you're in a crappy relationship and you're trying to fix it, but you're still in the vibration of the relationship being crappy, then you'll be intuitively guided toward decisions and actions that keep you in the crappy relationship, right? So long story short, vibration comes first. Always. And so at first, you don't have to worry about how. You don't have to worry about the how right away. Just get your vibration right first. The how, the what, the action steps, the decisions, what do I do? How do I make it happen? All of that can only come through successfully when you're a vibrational match for where you're going. Otherwise, you're just going to guess at a bunch of paths. You're going to guess at a bunch of how do I do this? What do I do? You're going to guess at all that stuff, and you're going to kind of waste your time and then get upset when they don't work. All right. So once you get your energy matched up to where you're going and you've got the destination set, then all of the different roads that can get you there will light up and become obvious. So just remember that the universe is always guiding you toward the ideas and actions that will give you results that match up to the vibration you're holding now. Okay, and since that's true, that it would naturally follow that you've got three options, right? So if you're always guided to ideas and actions that give you results that match up to the vibration you're having now, one option is to continue holding all of the fear and doubt, right? All the junk you've always held, and you'll be guided, intuitively guided to decisions and actions that prove all of those fears and doubts to be true, right? That's option one. Another option is to just hold your default vibration that you've always held, holding the vibration of reacting to your current reality. And in this case, you'll be intuitively guided to decisions and actions that kind of keep you in the same reality you've always had. So this is a great option for some people. And then the third option is that you can begin to hold the vibration of where you want to go, what you want to have, how it feels when you're there, and be intuitively guided to the actions and decisions that lead you into this reality. All right. So those are, some of you guys kind of might be thinking, what if I don't have a specific financial destination, but I just want to be comfortable and not have to think about the money? And that's fine. That's your destination if that's the case, right? So if you're not sure exactly what your financial destination is, but you just want to be comfortable, then being comfortable is your destination. And you're going to want to get clear on what that feels like. You're going to want to get clear, even if you don't have a specific financial destination, you just want to get clear, you're going to assume the reality of when you're looking at your bank account that has overflow, or assume the reality where you're filling up your gas tank without stressing, where an unexpected expense comes up and you're chill because you've got it, right? You've got the money. The destination doesn't have to be a specific number or amount or a specific career achievement. The destination can simply be how you want to feel, where you want to be, what you want to have, what you want to be looking at. When you get clear on how you want to feel and you hold the vibration, you're setting your internal GPS on what you want your new vibration to be, right? This keeps you open to all of the guidance toward everything that makes you feel that way, right? So maybe you just want ease, or you want comfort, or you want security. When you hold these as your vibrations, you'll be intuitively guided to the ideas, the decisions, and the actions that create more of these vibrations, right? So I just really want this to sink in, right? The intuitive nudges that you get are going to be different depending on your destination, depending on the energy you're holding now, what you're programming into your GPS. So for example, right now, if you decided, if your desire is to make $1,000 this month, you'll get intuitive ideas for the easiest and most efficient and aligned ways to get there. However, if you set your financial destination at $10,000, you'll be intuitively guided to some completely different ideas, and completely different actions that require completely different moves from you, right? If you're feeling into a bigger possibility, let's say $100,000 or $1 million year, all of you are at different starting points, then you'll be intuitively guided in different ways. You might be intuitively guided to more of a long game or more of something outside of the box, right? And I know some of you are probably wondering, when I'm deciding what to put in my internal GPS, should I go to my next short-term goal, or should I start going for the millions now, because that'd be great, right? And that's up to you. What I always tell people is setting and achieving your goals really depends on whether you can hold the reality energetically, right? If you sense that you're not going to be able to capture and maintain and assume the vibration of a huge amount just yet, then I recommend starting with a financial reality, a financial vibration that's maybe a level or two above where you're at now, so that you can assume the vibration a little bit easier, right? And when you do that, you'll get there and you'll have success more quickly. And then you can just easily adjust your numbers each month or each year, or just as you're moving up all the time, right? So for instance, right now, if you just need to make a living, you want to make $5,000 a month, you're going to hold that vibration of $5,000 a month, assume that vibration, assume that reality. And soon that becomes your reality. Then you move it up to 7, then you move it up to 10, then 20, right? You can just kind of move your vibration up as you go. Or if there's an amount you need, maybe it's way above where you're at, but you need a certain amount for a certain thing, you can go for it and choose that amount. The only thing that's going to determine whether you're successful in that or not is whether you can hold the vibration energetically. All right. So that's going to bring us into, I'm going to now take you guys through an experience of assuming this reality. All right. So step 1 in assuming your new financial reality is you want to decide, on a sheet of paper or just in your head, I want you to get clear and write down what your financial intention is at this time, the desired destination. All right, so just one. If there's multiple destinations or goals, you can feel free to write the others down, and you can re-listen to this a few times with different goals in mind each time, but get crystal clear on what the financial goal is right now. The end goal that you want to be, the goal that you want to be guided towards, right? So the thing that you want Spirit to guide you toward. And this can be an amount that you'd like to make per month, per year. It can be an amount you want to make in a specific transaction. Maybe if you launch products, you want to have a certain amount sold in your launch, or if you're in real estate, maybe you want a specific house sold. So in that case, you'd want to get clear on how much money either you'll make from the transaction or how much money the purchase price will be, whatever helps you get into the vibration, whichever is easier and more clear for you to hold. Some of you guys might need a specific amount of money to buy something that you want. So for me, I'm not personally motivated by money anymore, but I have my eyes on a house I'd like to buy. So what I no longer assume a financial goal. I assume the reality of living in that house, right? So what you want to do is hold the vision of having the thing that you actually want. So the destination for you could be something that you want to buy or have as a result of making money. But that is the first step. You want to set that, get clear on what it is the universe is guiding you toward. And if it's something that's not specific, then just let Spirit know what feeling it is that you're wanting to, like financial security, financial comfort. What experiences do you want to have, right? So, okay, we got some people saying a certain amount a month. Yeah, just kind of gets clear on what that financial intention is, that financial destination. And so when you're deciding your financial destination, always hold the vibration of the end goal instead of the vibration of the things you think you need to do to make it happen, to get to that end goal, right? You want to get in the vibration of already having what's at the end, right? So for instance, let's say you want to win the lottery, right? It's less effective for you to just go buy a ticket and then try to manifest those specific numbers winning, right? What you want to do is you want to get into having the vibration of the end goal, having the money. And then from that frequency, you'll be guided more toward the winning numbers, or you'll be guided toward all the different roads that can lead you to that intended amount. So you want to hold the vibration of the destination and be open to all of the different ways of getting there, because some of the roads you might be trying to force, those might not work. And kind of an example of that is, the stock market, right? So let's say you own a particular stock and you just really, really want this particular stock to go up, right? Well, that stock may or may not go up, right? So when you get into the vibration of the end goal, which is the amount of money you want to make, then you'll be clearly guided to the routes that make that amount. And you'll have the awareness of whether that stock should be kept or not, right? So you'll be intuitively guided to make the right moves regarding that stock. So it's not about forcing outcomes. You just want to get to the end goal of what you want to create. So the next thing, after deciding what you want, the next thing you're going to do, and this is where intuition starts to get activated. The next thing you're going to do is, as you assume this reality, you want to start to see it. So in whatever way this reality shows up visually. So what I want you to do is I want you to close your eyes, and I want you to see what you see when this reality has manifested itself. So maybe you'll see a check, maybe a payment notification on your phone, or a series of email notifications about payments made. Maybe you'll see a bank statement with a certain balance, or a balance in your online account. What is the visual component of this newly assumed financial reality? What do you see that validates its existence here now? Go ahead and just let yourself see it. See what you see when this reality is here. When you psychically look and see things with your third eye, you actually activate your clairvoyance. Every single thing we're doing here has multiple effects. Every exercise I'm walking you through holds significance. So seeing your newly assumed reality not only pulls it in, makes you a vibrational match for it, but it also activates your third eye and your psychic seeing, right? If you can see this, you'll more clearly see the intuitive guidance that leads you to it moving forward. You're opening your clairvoyant channel by doing more seeing, right? Remember, your unconscious mind doesn't know the difference between what is happening and what you think is happening. So just keep seeing this reality here, now. Keep seeing it right in front of you. It's happening now. Good. So notice there's kind of a fine line between what you psychically see and what you're psychically creating through visualizing, right? It comes through the same channel. And actually, while we're here, let's also activate your clairaudience, your ability to psychically hear intuitive guidance, right? So the angels whispering in your ear, the guides whispering in your ear, go here, do that, purchase that, invest in that. Right? Your ability to psychically hear intuitive guidance. So we open clairaudience by letting ourselves hear more. So in this newly assumed reality where you already are at your financial destination, let yourself hear the validation of this reality's presence. So what audio feedback are you getting while you're here? What are people saying to you? Or what is one person saying to you, right? Maybe someone's saying, yes, I'd love to work with you. Sign me up for this big purchase. I'll take it. Checks in the mail. Congratulations, this is so exciting. Maybe your partner is saying, oh, I'm so happy now we can pay off this thing, or now we can do this. Oh, this feels so good. Now we can put money in our bank. Let your psychic ears hear the sounds that exist in your newly assumed reality when your financial destination is here. What do you hear? What are people saying? And so now that you can see the reality and you can hear the feedback in this reality, you're now going to react to what you're seeing. So when you see this reality here, it's verified and validated right in front of your eyes, and you're hearing the sounds, the vibrations of all the feedback that you have in this reality. Feel how your mind and your body react. Let yourself generate and hold a reaction to this new reality. So the reaction that you're generating, this is beginning to now generate the vibration of this reality now. So when you're reacting as if it's already here, this is what the universe reads. This is the signal you're giving out about where you'd like the universe to direct you to. When you feel this, the universe guides you to everything you can do in order to stay here. So just react. React with emotion. Feel into the emotions you're holding as you see and you hear this reality, and it's really, truly here. Go and just react to it. This reaction creates the reality more and more with every passing second. So allowing yourself to kind of psychically feel this reality activates your clairsentience, and it opens up the channel for you to get intuitive guidance moving forward in the form of feelings, gut instincts. So right now you're feeling and reacting to the reality with your emotions. You're borrowing a reality from spirit. So it's okay if you've never experienced this before. You're just borrowing a visualization. You're borrowing some emotions from the universe. These are feelings and realities that are available in this universe. It doesn't matter whether you think it's possible or not at this moment. Right now, you're just trying on the vibration and borrowing a visualization, something available in this universe. Right? So you can see it, you can hear it, and you can feel it. All right. And now that you're seeing and reacting to this reality, it's time to embody it. Get your whole body involved in the reaction. Let your reaction to this reality be a full body experience. So you are looking at and living in this financial reality. It's validated right in front of your eyes. Your mind and body are now doing a full reaction to this. And so if it feels really great and it feels like you want to celebrate, then do that. If it feels natural to just take a breath and relax into it, then do that. Whatever your natural physiological reaction to this reality being here is, do that. Hold that. If you guys have ever been to a Tony Robbins event, he has you hold the physiology of a reality, right? It's very, very powerful when you are in, not only just in your mind and in your emotions, reacting to the reality already being here, but you're actually creating a physiological, vibrational, body level response. That means you're now grounding all of your reactions into your cells, letting all of your cells now start to hold the vibration of this reality. And so what happens as you do this is it becomes more and more inevitable. Right? If your body is 60 to 70% water and the water in your body holds a vibration stable, right? We can influence the vibration of that water in your body by staying in this vibration, assuming this reality, embodying it, grounding it in, right? Making a physiological response to this reality. Okay. Now take in another deep breath in. And as you release, we are now going to lock in this reality with your thoughts. So on your sheet of paper or in your head, however you choose to have this experience of locking in your thoughts, let yourself think the thoughts you're having while you're observing and reacting to this newly assumed reality. So these are the thoughts that affirm that this is here and that it's happening. So just take a minute to write them down. Just go ahead and affirm this reality with all the things you're thinking as you're observing the reality here right now. You can affirm what's happening. You can affirm how it feels. You can affirm how easy it is. These thoughts are your new affirmations. These are going to be on a loop for you from now on, which is why it's good to write them down so you can just remember what you're affirming every single day. So these are, your continued validation of the reality through your thoughts, right? This is going to enhance your claircognizance, your ability to psychically know things. So when you let yourself know these thoughts, then you'll intuitively start to know and be guided to the things that will work to create a reality that keeps these thoughts going. So you've opened up the channel, you've affirmed to the universe, okay, this is what's happening. This is what's here. This is what's mine, right? I'm always creating this. This is easy, right? You're opening up with those thoughts. You now are open to guidance coming in the form of thoughts that keep you in this reality. right? So someone's saying financial freedom is mine, right? I can keep this state and freedom to create more of this. Yeah, it's easy to keep this state because I'm observing the reality now. This is so fun. I'm so grateful. Now I create what I want. I love this life. It's so awesome. Good. Feel the momentum you're already in. Now that it's already here, it's already happening, and you're affirming that it's already happening, feel your momentum. All right, so we're going to keep grounding this reality in. Just go ahead and allow yourself to continue thinking the thoughts and reacting to what it feels like to be at this money destination. Okay, so what are you saying to people? Let yourself feel what it feels like to be sharing your financial reality with a partner or a close friend or a coach or a loved one that you celebrate wins with. Start to let yourself say the things you'll be saying as this reality is now here. And feel them celebrating with you. And what are they saying back? Listen to their feedback and their affirmations and the words that you're hearing from them to validate this reality for you. It's already happened, so they can't doubt you because it's here. Good. And what else changes in your daily life because of this? Do you have more assistance? Do you have a different setting? Do you see different people? Let yourself move into all of the other changes that have resulted because of the financial reality shift. So start feeling all the other things you're seeing and hearing and noticing and embodying. So as you let yourself move into this reality, you're just going to explore the effects that occur as a result of this reality. When you let yourself live in the effects of this financial reality, you'll actually start to create the things that cause these effects. Right? So you'll create the opportunities and the money that cause these emotions, these thoughts, these effects that you're experiencing right now. Good. Again, as some of you learned in Universal Law School, the law of reversibility tells us that if the cause creates the effect can also create the cause. So allow yourself to explore the effect that this financial reality has caused for you. And as you continue living in these effects, you'll energetically attract and create and be guided toward anything that causes them in your 3D reality. And so just take another moment and just fully let yourself explore the effects of this financial reality. Not only are you becoming a vibrational match, but you are starting to now guide the universe. You have turned yourself into a GPS, giving the universe a signal. You are like a radio station. You are putting off a frequency just as a radio antenna does, or a TV antenna, right? You are putting off a frequency that says, universe, I'm going here. Match me up to this. Give me guidance that takes me to this reality. So you're here now in the assumption of your new financial reality. The GPS is now set. And your only job is to just stay in this assumption and maintain the vibration of this reality in every moment as though it's permanently here now. So the universe now knows where you're going. So it now knows what thoughts and ideas to put in your head to get you there. It knows which ways to direct you. It knows which actions to kind of nudge you to take, which decisions and choices will lead you there, and which paths to open up and shine a light on for you so that it all becomes clear and so that your intuitive guidance flows, right? This reality that you have assumed is now what the universe is responding to you. Every ounce of guidance in your life is now directed at delivering you into this reality that you are assuming. Just start letting this reality settle in. This version of you living in this financial reality is confident and self-assured and knows with every fiber of their being that they can create the money they desire because this is the version of you that already did it. Right now, you are in the energy of the person who already did it. This person already knows what they did. They already know what they were thinking. They already know what paths they took. So as you're in this vibration, you can't help but create more of this reality. And it's inevitable that you'll be guided to anything and everything that guides you here. And there's not just one thing the universe can guide you to do to get here. There are so many paths. Feel how, as you're just in the energy of the destination, you've embodied it, you've seen it, you've heard it, you've felt it, you've grounded it into your physical cells, you've reacted to it. You have fully assumed this reality. Every single day, you're going to continue to assume and maintain the vibration of this reality, not only every day, but at all times. As you move through your day, do it under the assumption of this financial reality already being here. Ignore the senses of the 3D world and just continue reacting to this financial reality.